If we're the direction we're looking at right now is north on 1806. So where all these lights are, that's Highway 1806, goes over that river, which is the Cannonball River. If you follow it, it takes a little bit of a curve, and after that curve is where the Cannonball Ranch is at. So you kind of can see those lights curve away and then disappear. And then above here, you can see these little dots. Those are spotlights that are along a road that was built. And on the side of those roads, there is 12-foot barriers. They're called HESCO barriers, and they were put in place to kind of defend this area against these folks who are, unarmed, as far as I can tell today. As far as I can tell ever, really. And they've built this military fortification to defend against people who are trying to walk and move in that direction. And so that goes off, and you can kind of see these lights. We're going to turn right here, and we're looking east. This is east we're looking at right now. And those lights head to the drill pad, which is kind of off in the distance. And where you see those flashing lights, that's actually a high tension power lines. And those usually are where they put pipelines by, is where they have these tension lines. They need power to keep those pump stations going. So you always kind of get them along there. So we're going to look back to the bridge here. So that's east. That's where the drill pad's at. That's the way that the Missouri is at. We're going to look back to the left here. And then we see the road. That's 1806. And if you have been following this for a while, basically everything that was happening was along this road, but further on. Like early on, there's that area where they put all those flags, where they try to build that road. And it's a little further on down this pathway. And we can't see it from here. And
they just shot down the drone.
Yeah?
Yeah, they just shot it down.
They just shot down another drone.
That's the third drone.
Today?
Just now, in the last 3 hours.
So the police shot down 3 drones tonight. We're hearing. You got a battery pack?
We got more. You running out battery?
Yeah.
Here.
My team should. All right, rad. My team should bring up a battery here in a minute, so I can get it back to you.
Just want to let you know, I think we're watching your Facebook live stream right here at the Washington Post. So this is happening right now.
Cool. Where are you at?
Washington Post.
Oh.
DC.
They're watching it? Alright, what's up, Washington Post in the DC area? Again, we are a 501c3 educational nonprofit. We are viewer funded, so we also, our content is Creative Commons non-commercial share alike attribution, which means you cannot run ad roll. Whoa!
I have no idea what just happened there. Hang on, I'm going to try to get him back up. That was really, really strange. Okay, bear with me. Let me get rid of some of these pages I don't need up. Oh, I see Mr. Gilbert is back live. Let's go ahead and pop him up. And we'll kind of go from there.
The national news are reporting the water cannons are being used to put out fires. This is blatantly untrue. Blatantly untrue. The water cannons are being fired on.
Okay, Unicorn is back up. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me here. Waiting for the event to go live. And it just showed it was live. What is up? Oh, it says event started off air. So he's probably trying to get back up. So we'll just kind of cycle between the two, or we'll try. Give me a second. Let me pop this out and get it refreshed. back. It shouldn't. Okay, it still is.
You see the police using their water cannon. You see the police using the rubber bullets. I just want to charge my phone in the car, and my daughter's on the front lines down there. They're firing indiscriminately into the crowd with beanbag rounds. I spoke to a young gentleman who said the guy next to him was hit in the head and split his head wide open. I want to remind you who they're firing on is peaceful, unarmed water protectors. These aren't militia with guns. These are peaceful, unarmed water protectors. It could be your son or your daughter. It could be your grandfather or your grandmother. It could be your...
Well, isn't this interesting? We had a perfect stream, and it just went bye-bye. Okay, let me continue to work with Unicorn, and we'll bring back Mr. Gilbert.
Those vehicles you see going backwards and forwards constantly, they're taking people from the front lines back to camp who need medical attention. There's a constant stream of those vehicles. So the reports that you're seeing from national media that say those water cannons are being used to put out fires, those water cannons are being used to fire on peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Someone just said they have family down there. You said people were going unconscious on the front lines and being brought out there unconscious. They are firing on people with beanbag rounds. They have split people's heads open down there. I know this is blurry. It's very hard to make it unblurry. You can see there are no fires down there. Right now you can see the water cannons not being used right now at this point in time. This is a new development. Those water cannons are not currently being used. I do not know why that is. And since coming back on this fourth live stream, there is digital smoke signals, has live drone footage. You should check that out. Live stream the water cannons being aimed directly at individuals at this range, not targeting fires, targeting people. I'm not sure on the number of the wounded. I know I'd heard of 4 people who've been hit with rubber bullets. That was before I heard of the other one that just had their head split open. So there's at least 5. We have another battery pack. That's fabulous. Alright, cool. Thank you. I'll hang for a second until this one dies. Is this fully charged, this one?
I believe so.
Nice. Can you take the cord off it? over on the hill. I'm sorry, can you before you unplug, you're ready to plug it into this one. Just trying to see where the so we're just changing out battery packs so that it doesn't die again. Yep, we're good. And is this on? Can't tell. Can you tell if this is on? So we're just changing out the battery pack. Yes. You can look at the drone footage, you can see water cannons fired on unarmed people. There are no fires they're putting out. This is the story that is being put out by mainstream media that is blatantly untrue. If you want to go and check any of my live streams earlier, you will see that. You will see the water cannon being fired. I can't tell. Bear with me 1 second. This may stop for a second. I need to check if my phone's shut. Maybe just plug back into the other one. Is that a different one?
We just have like antennas sticking out of us. Alright, so yeah, I think I explained everything pretty clearly. If people have questions, drop them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. We're still on this hill. It looks like things are kind of winding down there. There's some big fires in the shore. People are trying to stay warm. One of our journalists is currently in the triage after being sort of beat up a little bit by water cannons and tear gas and so on. So hopefully they're going to be okay. We'll do our best to check in on them when we can. I know that we do have people going back and forth from our team, making sure all the team members are doing okay. So real good to do if you're out in situations like this, to work in a team and have roles for each other that people are accomplishing, because it does get really hectic. Like me now, I haven't eaten for, I don't know, when did we eat? It's been a bit.
We ate at 12:30.
12:30, so I haven't eaten for 11 hours. You know? So it's just like, that's like pretty real. So just making sure that you know, people are watching out for each other. And so yeah, so we're still here on this hill. If somebody can give me an audio video check, can you do that? Can you check in this?
Let's see what my phone does.
See what the studio. I don't know if I have to drop the feed then come back live, but it looks pretty solid right now. There's more vehicles coming. Oh my gosh, look at how much. This is incredible. I kind of think I should take it down and bring it back up. I'm not sure though. There's nobody chatting. I can't see. What did... Fuck.
Ah! Why did he do that? It was working fine.
Back.
How many bars does it say that?
It says... only 2 bars, but I have 1.1 megs up now, so it looks like things are good. Alright, y'all, looks like we were able to bring this feed back up. Thankfully, the team that we have out here is ingenious. So we're gonna stay alive as we can. Bring you these. I mean, now it's just stand up. Doesn't look like any more rounds are being fired back and forth, and people are just kind of like hanging out. What?
You're up.
Yeah. All right.
Grab my bag.
Yeah, if you can like grab there's like a bag in the back that has winter gear in it. I might need it. I need a bunch of stuff. Don't even worry about it. I need dry socks is what I need right now. And there's none back there. I'll be fine. So yeah, the temperature is like just atrocious. I don't want to tell you. Low 20s. Someone's telling me to rub lotion on my skin. AV is good. Thank you, Rob. Tomorrow. Yeah, it's definitely cold. It's gonna keep getting colder out here too. So it's gonna be a big feat to see people kind of try and make it through a North Dakota winter out here. No problem, Caroline. Thanks for joining us. You can hear people whooping. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I know my feed can be blocked and everything, but it's been downloaded by people. So I know my feed has been downloaded earlier, and I know that it has the what I said and who I said it to. If you listen carefully, you will also hear they asked the question. They said, "Can they hear what? Can they hear me right now?" The person who was speaking to me on the phone. Yeah, Michael, I'm still filming and glad you can join us. Thank you. Please share this if you know anyone with media, the ability to share any of this, then please share this out. If you go to my page, the earlier streams, you will see that there was one stream with like 1.8 million views. That's the earlier stream. You'll see a lot of the tear gas fired in that. You'll hear the concussion grenades. You'll see a lot of what happened in that on that earlier stream. Right now it appears that the water cannon is not being fired, at least for now. As you can hear song down there. As far as I know, medical would be doing that. I haven't been to camp to know about the... Here's the update from the head medical. I will read it to you. 167 water protectors have been injured. 3 of those people are elderly. There are no fatalities. Standing Rock EMT is still on site. So what I'll tell you is the water cannons were being used against peaceful water protectors. They were not being used against fires. The tear gas was not for putting out fires. The tear gas was fired onto the enclosed space of the bridge where people couldn't escape. It seems like the water cannons have been shut off since that was put out. I don't know. Just keep sharing this because I haven't seen any arrests so far. It's really hard to tell from up here. I don't believe so. I don't believe anyone's been arrested. You will see if you go to my earlier live streams. Please go to my earlier live streams. Look for where the water cannon was being fired indiscriminately, continually into the crowd. There's 2 ambulances on the way. 169, I believe, was the number of people.
No luck with the pack, but you're welcome to plug into this truck if you think it'll work.
Okay. I think you can charge. Figure out if you can charge that. I think you can.
Okay.
I don't have a cable, but
Okay.
I think you might be able to charge that. I might have something. So I'm just looking at charging another battery pack. I have got a cable. Yes, coming your way. Was that a bad plan? No? Oops. Three elders were injured, so these are peaceful water protectors who've been indiscriminately fired on with rubber bullets, beanbag rounds. Yeah, the whole point is they don't want journalists here. That's the whole point. The story that they're putting out in the press from whatever I said apparently has not been what I said. So just go to my So I'm not. Oh, did you see that? That was another concussion grenade. I don't even know what it was fired. You see the smokes from that? You heard it. You see the water's right. You can see. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look here, right now, I wish you would zoom in. The lights are messing with the ability to zoom, and the dark. There you're using the water cannon again down there. Alright, you can see that it's not on. If you look, it's nowhere near a fire. That's directly on people. You're watching it right now. That where you see all this that coming up, that is the water cannon right now being deployed on people. On people. That haze you see. You can see right where that fire. You can see where the controlled fire is behind. Look where that water cannon is. Look where that water cannon is firing. Yes, if you go to the digital smoke screen, you will see pictures. Well, you will see them earlier. They had a drone that was doing this. Someone's just posted digital smoke signals videos. There's a link here. We'll take that link. One sec, we're gonna go first. I just sent a message saying police are coming in from behind. I don't know exactly what that means. Someone just messaged me that the police are coming in from behind, apparently, just to be wary of that.
They can't come in from the reservation. That's not true. They're not coming in. If you mean behind on 1806, like there's no way.
Coming. I don't know, but everything else they've told me has been pretty accurate. No, I know who the BIA are. The explosion you hear is concussion grenades. I can't read your messages, Lisa. I do see some of them, but it's not possible to keep reading all your messages. I appreciate you. This is in North Dakota. This is correct. This is in North Dakota, just north of Cannonball on 1806. I'm just reading here that one of the elders that was shot earlier from I'm going to walk back up the hill and see. I just had a message on it. There's a lot of police coming from Bismarck through Mandan. If you can pass that on. Maybe just go down there something, right? Sorry guys, yeah, thanks Johnny, I saw that, I just passed the message on. The fires that you see are for people to keep warm, that's correct. Below freezing right now. Yeah, the water cannons are not being focused on fires, they're being focused on people. The fire that you see is for people keeping themselves warm. A column of armored vehicles coming this way. That's what I'm getting.
What? Vehicles coming which way?
Where are they coming from, Amy? Military vehicles heading your way, armored personnel vehicles. I've also had consistent reports of stuff coming through from Bismarck through Mandan.
Oh yeah, that's from that way. So the road, the 1806, the highway that if new vehicles come in from the back, like you see lights come in, that's from Bismarck and Mandan. So yeah, so that's south. Bismarck and Mandan is north. Right. So yeah, those reports sound accurate of military vehicles coming this way because they're stationed further down the highway.
Right.
So
but they can also technically also come down 6 as well. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, can you confirm?
This way would be through the reservation, which they can't do legally. Like the BIA's not letting them.
Okay, cool. Johnny, can you confirm, if you're still watching this, can you confirm that they're coming up 1806 to join the barricade?
Because we've been told that they can't.
Okay, cool. I don't know,
Lights off. What else? I don't know. Drop questions in the chat.
So Johnny, if you're watching this, can you confirm Yeah, and hearts is great for this because it gets shared more if you use hearts, so angry faces doesn't help. That's how the algorithm works, apparently. RT. What's RT news?
A retweet.
Retweet? Okay, cool. That's awesome. Because if they retweeted the live stream from earlier, they'll see the water cannons being used against peaceful protectors. Right now, you'll notice all of a sudden the water cannons are not being used as they were. Interestingly enough. You notice that? How they've completely changed?
Yep.
So I don't know why they've completely changed. However, those water cannons are now not being used against the peaceful protectors as they were earlier. If you wish to see that and confirm that, you can go to my earlier live streams that will be on my Facebook wall, and they will show that very clearly. You can also go to digital smoke signals and find the drone footage that shows exactly the same thing. So the propaganda and the lies being spread by mainstream media about putting out fires will be shown to be just that, propaganda. Yeah, they may be coming through from the other side just to reinforce. So I wasn't trying to send you on a misinformation, I was just trying to share what...
We're just gonna wait and see what they have to say. I'm sure security or something will get a notice as well. We'll see.
So again, for you those just joining, this is the bridge on Highway 1806, and these are peaceful, unarmed water protectors who have been fired upon with tear gas, rubber bullets, beanbag rounds, concussion grenades, mace, a water cannon.
Yeah.
Huh? LRAD?
The LRAD.
And the LRAD was also deployed. The LRAD is the noise cannon. Now, bear in mind, I know it's hard to see, but this is a bridge. So a bridge, obviously you can't go left or right on a bridge because there are barriers. You can't go ahead because there's a blockade. So when you fire tear gas into a group of people on a bridge, the only thing to do, there's two things you can do. You can trample the people that are around you to try and escape the tear gas, or you can breathe in the tear gas. It's a highly dangerous situation, deliberately targeting unarmed water protectors. My friend went down there earlier to give blankets to the people that were getting hypothermia from the water cannon. She inhaled so much tear gas that she coughed so hard she puked and she pissed her pants. This isn't a joke, people. This is unarmed water protectors being brutalized by militarized police. So you can see what the national media puts out about this, and whatever they sound bit out of whatever conversation that they took and cut to pieces. But you can see from my live stream what.
Alright, let me see if I can get it back. See, Unicorn Riot is still kind of bouncing around a little bit. Let me refresh this guy's page.
You can see from my live stream what is
Okay, let me mess around with his, see if Unicorn's steady at all.
Yeah, because my battery's dead because I don't have anything to plug into.
My battery is streaming.
Well, I'll show you what my phone just did.
Something really strange is happening. Like, this is at 0%.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can even live stream it.
What is this?
In his in Mr.
I can't turn it
Gilbert's
off.
chat.
You lost your phone, dude. I think.
Let me turn this down a little bit. In Mr. Gilbert's chat, somebody had said LA Times reported, based on Sheriff's Department statement, few comments so far, but one is from a person watching this coverage stating that the story is inaccurate. So I would urge people to go to the LA Times. I will get a link in just a moment and put it in chat, and I would urge everybody to please tell the truth about what's going on here. Let me try to get his stream back.
I don't know why it keeps doing it. Right now.
Although Unicorn's pretty steady now.
Ever seen this?
No, I've never seen that. Have you shown them?
Yeah, I did. I showed him. I was like, yeah. So again, sorry y'all can hear me complaining, but again, this is what my phone is doing. It got I got indirectly sprayed by a water cannon earlier, but it didn't get my phone super soaking. Can't turn it off. It says, do not turn off target. That's a little worrying, and then there's a bunch of weird stuff in here. So if anyone knows what this means, please drop it in the chat.
1% now. I don't know if I probably just have to go up more than 1%.
You're good.
You're telling them about the mainstream news putting out the story. Wow. Yeah.
Hang on, let me refresh his page so I can speak to him in his chat.
You're telling them about the mainstream news putting out. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, did you see reports already from mainstream, or is there just nothing?
No, but I spoke to somebody from CNBC on the phone, and apparently what they put out was not what I told them at all.
Yeah, well, so no surprise there. So I'm sure no one will be surprised that you won't see this on mainstream media at all. And if you do, it'll be twisted. So this phone is an S6. I can't take my battery out. Nothing.
Well, you plugged it into the charger up here.
Yep.
I'm trying to move it over too. So you the one who was going to take my house?
Yeah.
What are you live streaming that?
I think this is a S6.
No, I mean.
What platform?
Yeah.
Oh, Unicorn, right?
No, it's you again. You gotta have this.
Yeah. Alright, I'll try the press down home and hold the power. Thanks to the people on chat right now, everyone remotely. Thank you for your help. Alright, so right now it's hard to see, but they're trying to spray a fire hose that they said earlier they weren't using right here at one of the fires that people are just using to warm themselves, and then this is the other one they're not quite able to hit. Yeah, mine. If your background gets weird and shitty.
Yeah, they jam.
Thanks, Nicky. I'll try that. Thank you, guys. I got it to power off. Thank you so much. Thanks, y'all in the chat for helping me figure out my phone. Appreciate it. I at least got it to turn off. I'm scared to even turn it back on right now. Traffic on the left side of the screen. Hold on. Thank you, Brittany. Appreciate it. Okay, so this traffic, this is a road up here, and this is I'm pretty sure, all law enforcement vehicles. Boom. And these are lights here. And they're kind of up on like pedestals. Also like lights with like water. And there is a Bearcat and people putting out footage more of the stuff. And then there is one and there's one here. And then there is one and there's one here. And there was two earlier it was removed one already. And there's one still one on the road. It is that is getting close. Right now, I just appreciate it. Thanks, Andy. I'll try that.
They suddenly changed their tactics completely. So they're building them. We have these peaceful border protectors around one side on the left side. We have a mobile one. What it can do is probably use and still put it still very great. But there's nothing on this here. Not only they don't share this, they really point their step up to try and under attack, fires everywhere, and that's why they've got to
Okay, guys, I am going to post a link in chat to where the LA Times article is, So, if you don't mind, let them know they're out of their damn minds.
Yep.
Wet with a water cannon, and they're now releasing the LRAD, which is going to make the people go to the direction of walking in the dogs. So if you share this, yes, anyone that's unable to come here, all we ask you to do is with all the white
Thanks for good vibes, Kimberly.
take your money with the banks that are supporting the Dakota Access Outright Energy Transfer Partners. You'll find all this information on Facebook because money talks. If you move your money, they will start to listen. This against people who protect support the people being shot from the military.
Oh, jeez.
The water cannon is being used again. Just saw that.
Worried about this
right
phone
there.
dying. Shit.
Alrighty. Well, I also saw that Mr. Gilbert went live, so fun times. I'm trying to get him up.
Battery pack? Is it charged? Yeah. Fully? Yeah.
Cool, yeah. This just died for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Yeah, you can switch me. That's fine. This is yours.
That's your cord, right?
Yeah, that's my code. Australia.
Make sure it's switched on. Okay.
Back in, sorry for a second, that was you. Right, all of a sudden their media's going down, their battery pack's going down. I love you too, Maya. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for the big Protectors rally in Minnesota. Keep doing those things, keep going to the banks, keep going to the places. In Minnesota you managed to pull back Hennepin County because the people spoke and they realized they didn't want their police here supporting this. Right now you'll see the water cannon is being used again down there. The lies that are going out on mainstream media about there being fires, you can see there is one fire being used to warn people. There's a fire below me on the hill here. I'm sorry, my phone does some really strange stuff right now. So you guys telling me it's not focused, I can see that. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, it doesn't like to focus. This is a brand new Samsung Edge 7, so there should be no reason it's doing this. There should be no reason that my live feeds suddenly go. So you can ask yourself the question why you think that's happening. Thank you for everyone who's watching this and sharing this. Thank you for Australia for being there. There was a girl that was hit in the back by a rubber bullet. Oh, ABC and NBC said people were rioting and they've retracted that. And they said that, I gotta read that, that's brilliant. They were saying the protesters were rioting and now they've retracted their story or changed it to clashing or a standoff. There has been no rioting here. There is no rioting, there's peaceful water protectors. There's that water cannon being used again. If you see down there, that is the water cannon being used right now. That water cannon they're telling you used against fire, that was just being used at well below 0 temperatures on peaceful water protectors. So don't believe the garbage they're putting out on the main press. If I sound a touch angry right now, I'm upset. Yeah, you're right, I'm upset because this is ridiculous. This is tax dollars. Please keep the emoticons as hearts because that helps this feed stay live. Send prayer protection for the brave water protectors that are down there being doused in below 0 temperatures with a water cannon. If you don't like what you're seeing, share it. If you don't like the fact that the police and your tax dollars are being used for this, you're watching it right now. This water cannon is used again. Continually, look at this. I know it's hard to see, but you can tell by my voice that I'm here. And if you look, I'm going to try and zoom in again and see if you can get it. Okay. Yeah, there's the water cannon going again. Can you tell me where the fire is? Anyone watching this? Can you see where a fire is there, where they're aiming there? Or is that being aimed at water protectors? Peaceful, unarmed water protectors stood in sub-zero conditions being hit by a water cannon. And what are they protecting right now? There's no property at risk. There's no lives at risk on the police side, on the military side. The lives are at risk by the water cannon that's giving people hypothermia, by the tear gas that's so much that's making people vomit and wet themselves, by the rubber bits that are hitting people in the head. Is that you guys?
No. This drone, no.
Right now there's a drone just landing right by me here. You can probably hear it. So if you go to Digital Smoke Signals on Facebook, they have very good footage.
See if there's any other options, but right now I think everything in the car is charging. It's definitely charging. It's going up in percent. Well, turn on.
Just behind me, Unicorn Riot trying to live stream. For some reason, his phone had a very strange message on it.
Second phone.
You coming back on?
I think so.
But phones are dying here exceedingly quickly. I've been through 3 or 4 battery packs right now. I don't even know whose battery packs I'm using. Yeah, it is freezing temperatures, and that is a water cannon against peaceful, unarmed protectors. If you're just joining, this is on the bridge on 1806, Highway 1806. I know it's fuzzy, I'm trying to make it less fuzzy. No! Oh. Perfect. We're wondering. Alright, cool.
Digital smoke signals.
Digital Smoke Signals is the drone. You can go to Digital Smoke Signals on Facebook. You will see very close-up footage of the water cannon being used not against fires as the mainstream media is reporting, but against peaceful, unarmed water protectors.
We need a password.
Phone died.
When now we got a new battery pack. It's charged now.
You alright, bro?
Get in.
For me?
Yeah.
I'm all good.
Good.
Yeah. Down 3 drones.
Only been down for like 5 minutes.
Can you tell us what happened? You happy to come on live?
You live?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me catch my breath here.
Alright, come in a second. Digital Smoke Signals are live behind me with a drone. They've lost some drones today, so they're going to come and tell us what's happened.
So, we kept this drone at a distance to document the injustice that's happening here. And while this is going on, DAPL has continued to pull in the drill. We know this, we documented it earlier today. This is the distraction. It's always been the distraction, is the rioting that the police cause. And they're using this lethal tactics. The water they're training from the lagoon has mace in it. They're also shooting pepper spray and mace and percussion grenades. And our people are continuing to pray in solidarity in a demonstration of prayer. And even though it's about 50 degrees, they're holding the line. And they're getting sprayed full on with water. They're getting hypothermia, and they're continuing to stand in solidarity with each other, prayer and unity. It's very powerful to witness what's going on here. So you go to digital smoke signals. We've got 3 drones that have been shot down already, and there goes again.
Hi, this is the drone you see flying right here.
So right now we're just going to send its way and continue.
I'm going to let him fly his drone, but what he was explaining was that they've lost 3 drones. 3 drones have been shut down. It's about 15 degrees for people that are asking right now, and the water cannon is still being used. You've seen the water cannon used again. There are no fires. You can see there are no fires where the water cannon is being deployed. This is vicious attacks on unarmed water protectors. Please share this. There's only 6.8 thousand of you on here right now. Earlier we had 65,000. Please keep sharing this. We need this to get out there. If RT are retweeting this, get them to retweet this. Because the mainstream media is telling lies, talking about the fires of water cannons to put out fires. This is complete and utterly untrue.
So they can watch the live footage on Digital Smoke Signals at Facebook at Digital Smoke Signals. We're streaming live right now. Or Myron Dewey. We're also going to post it to Myron Dewey.
So Digital Smoke Signals on Facebook, Myron Dewey on Facebook. They're streaming live there. Thank you for downloading the video. Anyone who's downloaded this, please feel free to go ahead and upload it on anywhere else. If you can do, yes, call your governor, yes, call the Army Corps of Engineers, yes, call the White House, do all those things daily if you can't be here. Move your money from the places that are supporting this. And energy transfer partners, look and see which banks are involved. I know Wells Fargo, I know US Bank, I know Citibank, but there's many more.
I can't find it. I can't find my... Let's go. Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
Please keep sharing this. Cloud white stuff dumped on camp. I do not know, but I do believe the EPA are coming down. What's happening? So as they just reported, they're drilling under the river as this is happening. There's other side, I don't know if you can see that, but that's why they're drilling up back there.
Right where the moon's at. A little bit about 9 o'clock to it. And no matter what, you can see that the water protectors are staying in prayer, and they're continuing to run forward. After someone gets hurt, they continually walk into the line of fire and stay in prayer.
All right, let me take a peek over here. Come on, hurry up. Okay, I do show that they're still live. Let me pull Kevin away here.
Lethal rounds. A lot of injuries.
I got shot by a feedback today.
Yeah, I got shot in the stomach earlier, and they blew my press pass off.
Right here. Wow.
Right there. Yeah. So again, now the first people to deploy the water was Morton County Sheriffs. There was no fires prior to any water cannons. The only fires that I've witnessed have been these fires over here, which are bonfires, basically to keep people warm. They continue to try and shoot water cannons across the line here to put out these fires that are basically at this point keeping people alive.
Did have a press conference recently where he was saying he was worried about people out here and getting hypothermia. That's the head sheriff of Morgan County. Now today there's a spray pool of water, so there you go.
Yep, you can see it now. It's hard to see, but they're spraying a water cannon right now. Here, I'll try and zoom in. Wait, I apologize. So yep, you see there's the water cannon. They're trying to put out these fires. Again, these are bonfires. They're not near any structures. They're not really in danger. They're by a river. It's not really a dangerous situation. Actually, this is gonna help people by those fires staying up. People are wet. It's cold out here. They've been getting sprayed all night. This is not camp. A lot of people have campfires out here. So it's not like it's some abnormal thing to have like a bonfire. Yeah, they've been trying to put these fires out for hours. So, and again, it's hard to tell, but there is a line of barbed wire all along here, and police have not advanced past that all night. It seems like they don't want to, or the barbed wire is hindering them. I'm not sure, but they definitely have seemed fairly unwilling to remove the barbed wire, so they've just been squirting people with fire hoses all night, and the temperature is continuing to drop. It's really cold out here. I can see those there. It's spraying up. There's no. I'm trying to put out. Water crews are actually standing by the fire. In some cases, something up torch and saw. And it is just barely out of the range of the fire hoses. go. You can see it there. And so earlier, water protectors had a fire closer, and they kept getting it put out. And so people basically just move the fires farther and farther away.
So what I should do. I really want to grab a So there are all ambulances over there. One Sandy Rock.
Should we show them that?
I think it's yeah.
It's kind of hard here. So it's hard to see. Go ahead. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, we can see those flashing lights in the distance. And they our people back to the that's the hospital. So like, I think people have been over by so many injuries, deaths, and ambulances, and else by. So that's this. I think all that is canal.
Elzo, what does this mean?
Oh, it's just it's Facebook chat. Oh shit! Everybody's trying to mess me negative right now. We're using the buttons.
We're getting more reports now of people being injured from today. There's been a lot of injuries, a lot of brutalism coming from law enforcement. All right, this is a little better shot. You can kind of tell what's going on. We'll see a lot of vehicles coming out towards where those big bright lights are. That's a lot of medics. There's a lot of medics out tonight. Been real busy. Been a lot of injuries. Yeah, to be clear, the violence and the crime has been coming from law enforcement. Certainly was started by law enforcement tonight. I don't know if there's going on there actually less than 24 hours. is this? See the water is all in here. It's a big place.
Okay, I assume he's live now, so...
No problem, you're right. Do a digital signals, right? Yeah. So here, cool biz.
Well, they're spraying them.
Oh wow!
With mace, it's got mace on it too.
Huh?
So they're putting mace in the water.
Have they shot anything else at your drone tonight?
Mace in the water.
Got three
of your drones. Jeez.
Yeah.
So they've grounded all three after they were getting hit?
Yeah. No, we kept going. And I'm hoping DI will send me more. These drones are being used for environmental justice. They're reporting the injustice of what's happening down there to people who are praying. These drones have leveled the playing field, able to document brutality, and been able to document the police collaboration with Morton County Police Department with the mercenaries and also National Guard collaboration. And as we're witnessing here, their DAPL is continuing its work while they're bringing in the parts of the drill. So this is just a distraction like before it was. When they incite a riot, they shot three
of your drones. Jeez.
Yeah.
So they've grounded all three after they were getting hit?
Yeah. No, we kept going. This is what they do. But everyone's staying in prayer and they're staying in solidarity. but it's a human rights issue. What we're witnessing here and what they're using, and they're going to continue to do this until they finish. When DAPL finishes it, DAPL is the one that's given the go ahead to stop, not them. So when DAPL says we got it in place, that's when things will mellow out. But they're going to continue to pump water from this lagoon and continue to spray and shoot. And it's not getting any better right now. Our people are having hypothermia as we continue to try to protect the fire and stay warm.
Right on. Where could people go to check out your documentation online?
You can go to Digital Smoke Signals on Facebook or Myron Dewey.
Cool.
On Facebook. We're going live again. And we're going to continue just to stay live as much as we can.
Right on. All right, so Digital Smoke Signals here, about to launch this drone.
You got a napkin?
Yeah, socks. Very socks.
No. Well, he went.
I just went and talked to the medics. I got a report back of the injuries they've been seeing. There's been a couple cardiac arrests from, I don't know exactly why, but they're saying there's a lot of people with contusions all over their bodies from rubber bullets. Somebody has a broken arm from a rubber bullet. Somebody's fingers were blown off, supposedly, from a rubber bullet.
Broken finger back here. This guy right here.
Right here.
That broken finger from rubber bullet.
13-year-old girl was shot in the face. A wide variety of contusions and from rubber bullets. A lot of people with lung irritation from tear gas. A lot of people had to be treated for their eyes, from this tear gas in their eyes and different irritants, lung irritants. And like I said, there was people who had heart attacks during this.
All right. So has anyone died yet?
I don't know.
Okay.
Critical condition. One's in critical condition.
That's bad.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. Oh, and hypothermia. A lot of hypothermia.
Yeah.
And so that's what the medics have been dealing with. I went down and talked to a group of 4 of them. And like I said, they're going back and forth, trying to bring people out who are injured. And like we said, there's been a lot of injuries. In their head, and blood was just pouring down their face. And yeah, so it's been really intense sort of standoff. But they did move one of the trucks out of the way, which I think was the ultimate goal. And now it's just kind of just been ongoing. So I just want to do that quick report back. Again, I ran down there and ran back up. Obviously, I can't breathe. But yeah, just tons of a variety of injuries. I want to see if I can get into the triage center, but I know that medics don't want their patients to be filmed most of the time, so usually stay away from those spaces. But from what they told me, it's just like a lot of stuff they've had to deal with today, and I just wanted to give you all that report back. So.
Oh, how long had those burned out trucks been there?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, since October 27th, when the eviction happened of the front camp, it was like a rolling. People were trying to hold their space forever, and it kind of fell back to this point. And at this point, there was an ongoing standoff that I guess went on to like 4 or 5 in the morning. And those 2 trucks were parked there by the National Guard, and somebody lit them on fire, and they were burnt out that day. So
awesome. Thanks for the update. Alright, looks like Digital Smoke Signals is going to launch a drone here in a sec. Maybe, maybe not. There it is. It goes. This tripod set for you. All here. It is getting really cold out right now.
Yes, you have to be really gaseous. So there's a type of mask you can use that knows how to.
Just heard the report back from Lorenzo on the injuries. People might die tonight.
Whatever can't hurt. My drones, the gimbal test.
CGI, so it's just darty.
Alrighty, folks, I just put a phone number in chat. Digital Smoke Signals, somebody in their chat room has said that there's somebody actually answering that White House number. So they're urging people to call that. You've heard the injuries are rather serious. Everything from broken arms to hypothermia.
I'll bring it to you when I'm done.
And they, from what I caught Lorenzo saying, are unfortunately expecting some fatalities. So that is where we're at, or where we're at. I'm stunned. I'm stunned, and I've got so much that I want to say that I can't. There were, thank you for mentioning elders, Black Road Church. The RT article says that there has been 3 elders injured. 3 elders injured. I am showing the current temperature in Cannonball, North Dakota. The current temperature is 23 degrees with a wind of 8 miles per hour. So that is a temperature, again, of 23 degrees Fahrenheit and a wind speed of 8 miles an hour.
From National Go Home.
Okay, hopefully their signal starts to smooth out a little bit. I see it kicked back over to DVR. Let me fast forward it. Alright, and the drone is kind of choppy as far as coverage, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it up anyway. It's really off and on, but I'm going to keep it up there in the top left anyway.
Plane flying around. There's multiple planes flying up there. It's not funny. Slowly. That's only flying over. And
Just like whenever you see it, I figured out
Hang on, I'm working on finding that window. I hear the drone coming in. In the chat of Digital Smoke Signals has said, this is a pinned comment from one of our viewers, we need to organize a counter report / post. Every mainstream media says corporate media, or every mainstream media says corporate media posts spread like wildfire, but they are easily stopped by an effective counter post in the comments of the original. Also, we must dismantle the language mainstream media use, alter perspectives so people can know they are being lied to. It says some of the phrases they use: protesters, face-off, private land, sheriff's department, aggressive, violent, a few, $1 million, standoff, and set on fire. So that was in their chat there. I'm going to go ahead and pull the drone screen down since he's currently off.
It's funny how those lights move. Looks like a little cross on that lake. That's it. And that car looks.
How's the stream?
What's up?
Need some water.
Do you want to take over for a second?
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
so
just I'm not wearing as good warm stuff as I was before, so I don't think I can stay for as long, but I'm down for like a while.
battery pack's here.
This is the car battery.
Okay.
It's hooked up to the this.
So where's all over here.
Yeah, we handed out bread. Check that one. I know that this is so hot. There it is. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll be back up here. I'm just gonna go in there for like 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's super red. It's like a fire. Oh yeah. It's cold in New Mexico. It's not too bad, is it? Yeah. No, it's cold.
On Facebook, when RT has posted the story that 400 DAPL protesters trapped on bridge, they had quoted somebody as saying, "This is a war zone." Hang on, let me take a peek. They may no longer be live. I show they are. Let me refresh. You get used to the games with these different live streams. Live stream and Ustream, and we all stream for, I don't know.
So you can sort of see off to the side here, people have set some fires, like, not like barricade fires, setting stuff on fire, but just like campfires. So it seems like people are sort of, getting cozy. It might be a new frontline camp here. Doesn't seem like people have any intention of leaving. The crowd's thinned out a little bit, but I would imagine we're going to see more of a permanent presence here from some of the water protectors. Setting up camp on the front line, or at least more permanent presence. Before, maybe some people would come down here, but it was kind of like just empty and quiet, and then the police line there. Whereas now it seems like it's going to be a more active scene in the days to come, would be my prediction. So I stepped away for a while. Some other people were operating the stream, but you can see they weren't up here before, but there's now several military Humvees driven by the North Dakota National Guard, but other than the drivers, it's police in there. The National Guard's just doing the driving, it seems like. So there's 2 Humvees there in the frame, and then that's another Humvee over there. I realize it's pretty low resolution. We're zoomed in all the way on a cell phone. But yeah, that's another Humvee there, sort of parked sideways. I think some people on top of it facing the crowd. And then these 2 Humvees here. And then there's some more off in the distance here. Each of those lights is like a pretty high-powered spotlight mounted on the top of the front of those Humvees.
Yeah, why? Is it too cold for it?
Too cold, and this is too open of an area. It only works at the North Camp because of those hills.
Oh. Too cold for what?
No, we're at the middle now. This is supposed to be a narrow thing where it gets it. This is an open area.
Open area gets to be a lot more stuff like that.
Yeah, sounds like static. I was wondering if it was deaf or it wasn't working.
We're pretty good. The flew down. It did.
Yeah, go see the herbalist. It's not just hippie bullshit down there.
Oh, I know.
I didn't.
No, I'm mad at you.
little chilly. No more thermals or anything.
You want to switch out?
Yes.
You wear
You okay with
thermals?
that? What?
So you didn't wear thermals?
No, I had on like really warm bibs and stuff. And I had like a full bodysuit that was totally warm, but I think reach out of that hands up the filming. So I was covered in ice. I had to go hang that up to dry.
I know, I was up there too, a little shield, and like, someone like with this plastic shield, like, I had it all on my. So, and I stood there for like 15 minutes and I started shivering and I was like, yeah.
So yeah, you got a good change of clothes then?
Yeah.
That's good.
I have thermals. They're in the car. That's what I was thinking.
You want to go put your thermals on and then come back up?
I'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was starting to get kind of uncomfortable. You want to agree on a time that
we go down?
Be careful. We're in a machine code.
I don't know. Let's go get warm. I'll be up here for a bit. I mean, I can be up here for 20, 30, easy.
Yeah, I guess we should think about like we want to leave some people here and see what happens. Like maybe we'll try to go see it or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already dropping footage. I'm gonna upload it to the editor. So I'll be working on that all night.
It'll save your life.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, bro.
But yeah, but just tomorrow will be harder if this happens again. So everyone's gonna be super tired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just go chill in there. Everyone's there. It's very family-like.
Need help getting through?
Cosmic Nine Tails. If y'all keep supporting us, we will never have to do that. Hey, James, Unicorn Riot is just west of 1806.
Unicorn Riot said in his chat that the water protectors were able to remove one of the vehicles.
It is definitely cold. Yeah, looks like our chat stopped working a bit ago. Yeah. So everyone's trying to message us. Our chat isn't working anymore. It's not moving. It is definitely cold. Yeah, looks like our chat stopped working a bit ago. Yeah. So everyone's trying to message us. Our chat isn't working anymore. It's not moving.
Hang on, he's cycling it.
We dropped it down for a bit. Studio, if you want to go through and take a look at the posts, make sure that there's no drafts, so everything is up so people can watch and see what happened in the past. We're going to do our best to edit you all a video, show you what happened earlier. We didn't go live, I think, towards the end because all our cameras were running out of batteries and we actually ran up to the hill. So one of us did. Put up the live feed and it worked out. We had really bad connection issues out here. We have a little bit of gear that we brought up to remedy that, and it looks like it's working pretty well right now. So let's hope for the best. If you have questions, drop them in the chat. This is Lorenzo, your host right now. We've been switching out all night, and we're going to try to keep it live for a bit. Again, we're unicornriot.ninja is our website, at @UR_ninja on Twitter, and you also follow us on Facebook if you'd like, and you can also follow this live stream channel as well. And yeah, this is 1806 bridge just north of the Setasakoan camp, the overflow camp, the big camp, many names to it. And we're just keeping this live feed going. You can see those fires in the corner there. We're a lot of people that seem to be wanting to hold their ground against the police who have been pepper spraying them and so on. Yeah, there's 2 cardiac arrests. Kiriboo, if you look actually at our website, there's the article where you can see, I think Myron flew
two people. Okay, I'm going to read you the updates that Unicorn's put in the chat.
And so,
somebody else
the drill
is putting
there.
these in there.
They've been working at night too, and we're not sure if they're drilling or not. We can't get close enough to see that.
Lorenzo talked to two medics.
Shot in the face. That is true.
Two
no
people
problem. Yo, so
experienced cardiac
arrest. A lot of
arrest.
fingers were damaged. I was really worried
A
about my
teenage
hands
girl
was
was shot in the face by some kind of weapon.
What's up, Jacob?
There's been a lot of fingers have been damaged by close-range fire.
There's been 2 cardiac arrests, 1 fractured arm, a lot of fractured fingers, a lot of contusions from rubber bullets, including bleeding wounds. I filmed somebody who got shot in the top of the head, and their scalp was torn, and they were pouring blood. Cindy, to your question about medical professionals, there's a lot of medics here, and also in the camp there is ambulances as well. So there's street medics who have been carting the injured from the front lines to the camp to a medical triage center, and are actively trying to provide care to those that are injured. And they've been doing it all night long. Every time I've seen a medic, I've told them that it's been really impressive to watch them work. Yeah, lots of rubber bullet wounds. You know, I know that when I was out there at the front, and the sun was set, it was dark. You could just hear the shots. So you had no idea where they were aiming or anything, and it was pretty scary. You know, and there was a lot of No problem, Robert. No problem. There was a lot of just so much tear gas was used. It was you know, like right now we're looking at this clear front, but before I was just covered in tear gas smoke, and people would form lines with shields and start trying to move forward, trying to get to the second truck to move it out of the way, and then the police would start kind of barraging them with tear gas canisters, rubber bullets, and concussion grenades, or some people call them flashbangs. I think these are concussion grenades. I think there was 2 flashbangs used here today. So no problem, DJ, C-Man. Again, we're a horizontally organized media collective, so right now there's a lot of people on the front line. There's people actually away from here doing work as well. Maryland's asking about the frontline camp. I do not think this is the frontline camp. Right now, it's just they took this space. There's a camp that's over sort of west of us, where they've been at they call it the frontline camp, and it's been there for a bit. It's a little bit isolated, kind of on an island, kind of like an outlet of some land by the river, and they've been there for a while. It's considered the frontline camp. Tamara, there's definitely mainstream media usually is just sort of contracting freelancers out here. So there's a lot of freelance media people, and then MSM will try to buy their footage. I haven't seen anybody on the ground, but there have definitely been crews from different sort of MSM corporations out here. But right now, I couldn't tell you for sure. I don't know about the commenting. I don't know if that's Jacob. You're saying about the MSM reporter shot in her ID badge. I know one of our reporters earlier was shot in his badge, so I'm not sure what you're referring to, and it blew it off his body. And so it's blown off by different things. I don't know about the ground shaking. I haven't felt it, but from my understanding, they do plan to drill to Army Corps land to at least begin that process. My understanding to different press conferences and so on that happened. I think it was between different. It was like the sheriffs and the different mayors of the city, and they mentioned that in there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where donations go. I know we're a 501c3, so any donations that go to Unicorn Riot go to Unicorn Riot. We're just here covering what's going on, and I think the camps all have different donation feeds. I know there is also I think there's a medical camp that takes donations. I don't have a spotting scope. We do have a tripod, so it's a good idea. We've used it. If you look through some of the videos, there's definitely one that we use a spotting scope for to be able to see what's going on. I can try to move you in a little bit closer. It'll get grainy. It's hard to focus. It's smoke. Folks, I've lived in America. grew up a lot in North Dakota, so I'm pretty used to this sort of weather. It's actually pretty nice compared to what it will be. Barnabas, nothing I can do about that. If my connection does get a little squirrely, nothing I can really do. We've pretty much done everything and kind of got it this far. You know, before it was a lot worse than that. So we got it this far, and I don't think there's going to be anything else. I'm pretty used to this sort of weather. It's actually pretty nice compared to what it will be. Barnabas, nothing I can do about that. If my connection does get a little squirrely, nothing I can really do. We've pretty much done everything and kind of got it this far. You know, before it was a lot worse than this. So we got it this far, and I don't think there's going to be anything else we can do from this point on. So just bear with us, and hopefully my voice is coming through okay, and I can keep answering questions as they come. Robert, this looks like there's like a standoff kind of happening. The police have stopped firing their water cannons, at least for a little bit. But yeah, so right now it looks like people are holding the line. No problem, Michael Jr. Yeah, I mean, it's getting late. This began, I think, at like 5 p.m. Central. It's now 1 in the morning. And so this has been going on for 7-8 hours now. Got too close, Brittany Wells. And I guess a lot of our crew was up at the front for a few hours early on, for like 4 or 5 hours, and got pretty beat up. But we're doing okay. People are doing their best. Cindy Irwin, interesting. You can definitely follow us. You know, the police are really intent on holding this line. I've been here since August 10th, when the Army Corps put out like 48-hour notice. And from what I was seeing, I always felt that the police's intention was eventually to hold this bridge to make a choke point so the water protectors couldn't leave their camp to kind of go up to where the drill pad is and so on. And so this seems to be what they've been doing. And after this sort of blockade started, the police did say they were going to send inspectors in to look at the bridge and open the road up, and that was 3 weeks ago, and they haven't done it yet. And so from what I interviewed some of the people who were kind of on the ground early on, they said that they had heard that from the Morton County Sheriffs, and they decided to do it for them because they didn't seem to be intent on doing it. Caribou, it's really hard to know exactly who's firing the water cannons. So right now there's this thing called EMAC. It's like Emergency Management Actions. I don't know. EMAC, there's some articles about it, and they use that to activate different sheriffs across the United States. And so there's a bunch of different sheriffs here who are operating and working with the Morton County Sheriffs. But thank you so much. Emergency Management Assistance Compact. And so it's hard to know exactly who's on what weaponry, but the certainty that we've figured out so far is that the people who are calling the shots are the Morton County Sheriffs, and they're the ones who are in the end going to pay all the different agencies that have come here. And so we found that out from different Freedom of Information Acts. Mary Jane, if you look at Myron Dewey's feeds, he has flown drones over and seen them working in the middle of the night. Gray Levi, I'm not sure if I've documented a few of them, but I don't know. I'm not sure about the link. Michael Jr. I know I documented a few of the injuries myself, but as for all of them, I assume that might be happening in the medical triage area. There you go. Thank you a lot, CDL. You can check out that link that was just dropped in there. You might have to copy and paste it, I think, but if you check out that link, you'll see what we're talking about, the emergency management. Oh, geez, it was just total tired. So Highway 1806 goes straight to Bismarck, and so, I'm sorry, to Mandan. And so if you're able to drive just north on this road, you'll eventually hit Mandan. It's about Standing Rock Reservation, and it's been just shut down indefinitely for quite a while now. No problem, Greg Kelly. Thanks for logging in. Again, we're just a 501c3 educational nonprofit who has a bunch of journalists on the ground here. And the only way we're able to do that is with your support. So thanks a lot for everyone who's dropped a little bit into the hat. JC Manfield, that's an interesting question, asking about how far the federal government will go. We do know that the Army Corps is having listening sessions with different tribes right now. And so that's going on, but as far as them intervening or saying much, they really haven't. They've just been kind of letting this play out between the state and the water protectors, the state of North Dakota and the water protectors. And the state of North Dakota has activated the National Guard and also activated a bunch of different sheriffs to come out and support them. Timmy, I don't think that would happen. I can't tell you for sure. I'm not at that point, but I know there are ambulances, and they're actively treating people. The ambulances are from the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, as far as I know. There might be other ones there now.
Where you guys coming?
I mean, everyone who's providing medical care right now is different sort of medical folks from the camp itself. Is the initial medical care that's provided, and I know they come up here with a whole bunch of clothing and blankets to try to keep people warm. Caribou, I don't really know. I know that a lot of the different there's a bunch of different Facebook pages and stuff like that about the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. Also, there's Cohen. You have the Sacred Stone Camp page itself. So I can't really work on video while streaming. That's my answer to that question. So my phone's being used, so if you keep texting me, just know that I can't really answer them. It's the only phone that we have that's working. So. Hey, thanks, Love Wins. Thanks a lot, Minneapolis in general has been really supportive of Unicorn Riot. So, again, we are also in Denver, Boston, and New York. There's a bunch of people monitoring the situation, it looks like.
Okay, yeah. I'll text my number and then right away I'll pick it up. Alright, brother. Yeah, good. Who you live streaming with?
Unicorn Riot?
Huh?
Unicorn Riot?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we already do yours.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Great work, you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. Who are you with?
Bernie Sanders Brigade.
Oh, Bernie Sanders Brigade.
Yeah. So we pick you guys up all the time. So.
Hope Morales, honestly, right now it looks like you have some water protectors who have started fires on the bridge and also alongside the bridge. You can see right there to the right. To dry themselves off. They've been soaked by water cannons from the police. And so they have those fires going, trying to keep themselves warm, and they're kind of just holding the line right now. You can occasionally hear the police or sheriffs or highway patrol, whatever agency it may be, telling people to get back. But so far, at least for the time I've been here, there hasn't been a giant barrage of sheriffs, so on. It's they're not holding up. Hey, thanks, Cindy, for being here. I'm sure it's a lot earlier there. It's 1:28 a.m. I think we got here around 5 p.m. We've been streaming probably since 8 or 9 p.m. What's up, Canada? Yeah, you can see ambulances in the camp from here as well when I turn around. Yeah, I mean, the water protectors were they had shields and moved up, and then the police responded to that. Lou Levate, the sound cannon wasn't used that much. I think I heard it fired 2 or 3 times. I think they just didn't use it because there was a bunch of vehicles in the way they're trying to shoot through. And then also there was a lot of shields which can block the sound. So. Green hearts. Hey, Hope Morales. Yeah, I read that story about the Montana sheriffs not sending any sheriffs out here because the people were so adamant about it. So that was really interesting. I haven't seen anybody from Montana here personally, but again, I'm just one person who's witnessing. So there might be other folks who've seen anything, but I personally have not. I can tell you that. I should have brought a blanket.
I tried to tell him.
I know. I have my sleeping bag right in the vehicle down there.
Yeah.
Let's zip up.
You guys went dark over there.
Oh yeah. Tamara, this is actually really unusual. For the past few days, there's nobody here. Sarah, it's in Cannonball, so I don't have night vision. I don't know who has night vision. So yeah, but it's in Cannonball. I'm pretty sure it's like right in the center. Cannonball has a very small community, it's really right, probably about 7-minute drive south of where we're at right now. 7 to 10 minutes away. Oh, they got the water cannon going again. It looks like they got a more powerful one. They brought it out to put out those fires. Yeah, there is definitely more water. And they just seem to be really upset that people have fires over there, and they've been trying to put them out for quite a while. Actually, they brought in a fire truck. You can see that fire truck right there. So they brought in a fire truck to put out those fires. Yeah, it's pretty incredible to see them. I don't even know. I don't think it's flammable because it would have gone up. But I can't tell you if it's toxic. I'm not there. Yeah, it looks like they got one of those out. The fires are keeping people warm. You know, that water they're pouring, they started pouring that water out before those fires even existed. And since then, people started to continue to try to put them out. There are people in the hospitals. I don't think anyone... someone should be coming back up in a bit, and we'll switch out. We're doing our best to keep each other warm and keep each other safe. So again, in these situations, it's pretty good to be with some folks. Wow, NBC News said that. That's incredible. If they did say that, that is complete bullshit. So there's a water cannon in the MRAP that began the firing. It's in the middle, and that was before the fire trucks got here. The fires that were first started were from tear gas canisters, and those fires were put out by the water protectors. Yeah, so it's really incredible that they say that. We have plenty of footage to show differently. There was a water cannon that was in the MRAP, which is the tan vehicle. That was the first one that started firing at the water protectors. And these fires that you see now were made much later after that, and they're being used to keep warm. If there was arson, I would assume there was something that would be on fire besides wood. So it's a little shocking that that's the report, if that's what you saw. Again, there were fires that were started by tear gas canisters, and we have plenty of footage of water protectors putting those out. So that's incredible. If they said that is amazingly wow. That is such bad reporting. It's someone should just, I don't know. It's just a horrible reporting. I don't know about the veteran. I don't know. I can't do that. Ignore it.
No, okay. Yeah, there's been a whole bunch of injuries. I mean, I witnessed a whole bunch of them. APTN's out here. Aboriginal, I think it's Aboriginal People's TV. APTN. I know they're out here for a little bit. It was a news van. Yeah, there you go. Tamara, APTN, correct. Canadian, for sure. They've been out here for a lot. Definitely noticed them around. Yeah, people are just like on the shit. The fire truck's being moved away now. I don't know if they ran out of water or what, but they're moving away. TK, I have no idea why they're trying to put out the fire. They've just been constantly trying to put it out. Maybe just to make, I don't know, try to force people back to some other point of warmth. I'm not sure. There's also a plane flying overhead that has its lights out. It's been here for quite a bit, but it's flying overhead. I think there's some footage we put out of that a while ago. You can hear it, you occasionally see it. Catch the light. Catch the light. Mary Jane, I can't tell you how many people are out there. They're a bit of a distance. I mean, it looks like probably like 100 and some or so. They're all kind of spread out, but it's hard to tell. Earlier, there had to be near 1,000 people here. It's definitely thinned out, and it's not just kind of a standoff. It's ongoing with the police occasionally spraying people with water cannons. It's super cold now. Like it's pretty cold. I was gonna drink something in the car, I didn't. Hey, yo, so Dylan, no problem. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, the other fire's up now. That's when they're cheering. They started the other fire up they put out. It's a bunch of water protectors there, though, but the fires are the ones that are hollering. Yeah, it's really hard to find anybody right now. I can't really find an interview of that specific person. I'm going to throw this out there. Eventually we are going to take this down. We have a lot of work to do post this to show you what happened from the beginning to the end. We have filmed almost all of it hard copy. Hey, Greg Kelly, you have no idea. I am pretty tired. Just know that work is not the editing to do, so I'll probably be up for probably till 5 or 6, and then I will be sleeping. But we'll be hopefully making sure other folks in the collective get some sleep in case anything happens in the morning. Yeah, titanium BITCH. I don't know if I can say that word for a bunch of reasons, but titanium TB. How about that? Yeah, so people have been steadily showing up, which has been very surprising. I after the camp on October 27th was evicted, thousands of people kind of swooped in, and then the camp kind of contracted for a little bit, and then recently it's been starting to grow again. And so even though it's getting colder and much harder to be out here, people are still coming here, and there's still more and more. It's quite phenomenal to witness. And so yeah, so these are not all the same people who've been here the whole time. There's definitely diehards who have been here since the beginning, but a lot of folks are coming in and getting involved as they can. Titanium, yeah. So yeah, so thanks for the question, by the way. You hear people saying water is life down there.
Yeah, I mean, it does not seem like folks are going to give up. You know, it does not seem like people are going anywhere, regardless of the weather, regardless of the police response. You know, and it's definitely you know, witnessing what's been going on here has been pretty wild. You know, the police were doing like door-to-door searches on a caravan and pulling people out of cars recently, and it's just been, I don't know, it's been really hard to witness and kind of see this kind of go on. There's tons of injuries. I can't tell you all. I got a report from the medics said there was 2 cardiac arrests, a broken arm, somebody's fingers were broken, a lot of contusions on the chest and body. A few people were shot in the face by rubber bullets and were bleeding profusely and extremely injured. Caroline Freenley, if you look at Myron Dooley's digital smoke signals, they do have aerial footage of the drill looking like it's working. Yeah, Hope Morales. There's some footage out there. It was a caravan that was going to the Mandan area and different other sites, and were blockaded by the police, and the police are moving down the line, looking into vehicles and pulling people out. There's stories, again, I didn't witness these stories, but I'll share them with you, of people in the cars covering indigenous folks with like clothes and their bodies, and just telling the police they're just like white people. There's white people. Let's through, and they would let them through. And they're like hiding native folks so the police wouldn't grab them. Those are the stories I've heard. We're trying our best to confirm them. I probably shouldn't have said that, but it's the things you hear out here are really, really intense, and it's kind of hard to imagine their reality. But basically, from seeing the things that play out on a day-to-day basis, it's also really easy to imagine them to be true. No problem, Carolyn Freeney. Yeah, Myron's been doing a lot of work out here. Hey, thanks a lot, Studio. Yeah, if you look at that link on our website, unicornride.ninja, 10940 is the post that talks about when they were grabbing people out of the cars, and I think there might be some footage in there as well. And we had a reporter on the ground during that day, so. If you want to do a search for Cannonball, North Dakota, it's probably the nearest place to you here, and tell me what the temperature is. I don't have a thermometer. I don't know. I just know it's cold, and I don't have thermals on, so my pants touch my skin. It's just freezing, and so it's pretty intense out here. It's gonna get worse. If you've never experienced North Dakota winter, just know that it always gets worse. It's sort of the experience, and it continually gets worse till like April, maybe. So it's like, it's pretty brutal. And I'm curious to see how it goes once we get into that point. It's 22 degrees. Wow, it feels way colder. I think so. I think they're taking donations. I don't really know. Our team basically, we're self-supported, and so I don't know exactly how their donations work. Samarcus Hyde. I can tell you, I know that there was recently alleged sexual assault where they escorted the person out and kicked them out of the camp. Again, it's an open camp. If you live in a community, you can ask yourself if that community is rape-free, and you're probably going to find that it's not. And that is the situation across the world. And so I don't think it's any indication of anything when you have sexual assaults and rapes occurring in any space, except that it has to be changed, and that is work that has to be done everywhere, not just one specific place. But yeah, they escorted that person out, cut off the braids, and basically shut them from the stage for what he had done. That's what I heard. Oh, no problem. Oh, hey!
A seltzer?
Yeah, give me a salsa.
I don't know. I mean, how long are we gonna stay live, do you think?
You asking me?
Yeah.
We were just talking about it. I think this is just how it is now.
Yeah. So everybody, all you want to do is see this live feed for last night. We are thinking of bringing it down. We have a lot to do. It's post and we're having a lot of resources to keep it up and keep it going. I do know that we will be live in the future, and we will be putting out the video. So, welcome. Lots of love to you. Always miss you. I'll see you soon. That's from the medics. Information from the medics. So again, I'm just gonna, yeah, no problem, Chris. I'm gonna give you a yeah, no problem, Chris. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to drop some more questions in the chat, but we are gonna take it down. We've used a whole bunch of our bandwidth. If you want to help us keep this going, please go to our website, unicornride.ninja, click on support our work, and drop what you can into that bucket. All of it goes back to improving what we do. If you all were with us in the beginning, you know that our tech and our abilities have gotten way better, and that's with your support and what you all have given us. So thank you again. Please check out the webpage. Drop what you can in there. If you can give monthly, please do. Our organization is young, but we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to try to do this as much as we can. Yeah, thanks to Watchman News. Yeah, I haven't eaten since noon, and so it's 1:46. I started eating since then. Thank you, Leopolda. Thank you, HJ, Poppy Groove, JC Mansfield. Thanks a lot. I will definitely try to get something to eat. Hopefully there's food somewhere. Thank you, Clay. Yeah, keep it up for 1 more or 2 more minutes and just go through the chat. So thank you, Yosoy.Dylan. Again, check out the hashtag NoDAPL. If you go to our website, just click on one of the articles. You'll see a long list of articles in tail of that that starts April 1st to present. So if you really want to take the time to see what's been going on, we have a whole shitload of information that we've been gathering, fact-checking, and providing to you all. It is a goal, and it is what we've accomplished so far with your help. Thank you so much for everyone who's going to donate. It's what keeps us going. I'd say there's probably maybe 80 people down there. There's people on the bridge, like you can see here, and then there's a bunch of people at this fires. So yeah, that's incredible that NBC News reported that. I can't even understand how they consider themselves journalists. The NBC News reported that the police were using water to put out the arsons, according to the stream. Yeah, which is just like complete, like just like they don't have any idea what's going on. It's amazing. That's what someone has dropped the link in our chat, and that's what they keep saying. So I guess I don't know if that's confirmed. I can't read the link, but yeah. So. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Hey, can the studio look at that link, the NBC link, and tell me if it's been confirmed? If that's what I read. Yeah, I read it. Yeah, so you're saying that's literally what they said that it was. Oh, that's amazing. That's just like that's incredible. That's what they think happened out here. Again, I'm gonna give you a little. I'm gonna break it down from the beginning to the end. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go down. So we got here, I think probably like 5:30. Some more people from the Unicorn Ride Collective were here. We actually drove up just to see this blockade that's been here since October 27th. I wanted to show them what was going on. And there was a semi backing up towards these 2 trucks that were burnt out, and probably like 60 to 80 water protectors who were sitting there. And they started to get hit by tear gas, rubber bullets, and we're trying to put these chains on one of the trucks to put out. So that's what was going on when we initially got here. The first fires we saw were actually started by tear gas canisters that fell into the grass. And then we saw water protectors jump off the bridge and put those fires out using blankets, using their clothing, using the shields they had brought out to protect themselves from the rubber bullets that the police were shooting. They eventually got one of those trucks out. I witnessed about 10 people behind the truck as the semi was pulling the chains. 10 people got behind it, were pushing the truck and being hit by rubber bullets over and over again, and it was pulled out. And at that point, there was this ongoing standoff. The water cannons that were first used were coming off the MRAP, which is a tan armored vehicle that's used. It's mine-resistant vehicle that's used in Iraq that they have here for police use to police people. And they were using water cannon on top there, spraying down all the fronts initially. And then after that, it was just an ongoing sort of standoff. There was basically like thousands of people started pouring onto this bridge. They kept trying to move that semi back to try to move a second truck, but I think there was just so many people now on the bridge that they were worried about hurting people, so they did not. They ended up moving that semi away. And then it was like a standoff. The police started rushing more. Here started firing more and more tear gas canisters, and people were like, water protectors were running out, throwing the tear gas canisters into the water, or covering them with mud, or covering them with blankets, just trying to get them out of the way. And more fires were started. And by those tear gas canisters fired by the police, and they were put out by the water protectors. Eventually, so much water was used that the water protectors started fires of their own to start drying their clothes and to keep themselves warm. Again, somebody said it's 22 degrees. It's been very cold all day, and so the people who are being soaked were definitely dealing with the elements. And we talked to the medics. There's tons of people who are experiencing hypothermia up in the front, and so that's what we witnessed. We witnessed just countless tear gas canisters being shot. It looked like MIRVs, like it's like they'd fire a shot and you'd see 4 tear gas canisters burst out into the air and then fall all over the place. And just rubber bullets, flashbangs, concussion grenades. There's mace and pepper spray used in the front. A lot of fire hoses. There was actually a fire truck that was brought up eventually. That wasn't here initially. It was brought up later. And it was just an ongoing sort of battle. There was mostly the police firing their ammunition at the water protectors who had shields and were kind of just holding the line. And the police just wanted them to move back, and the water protectors would have nothing of it, and they just kept holding that line. Someone in the chat said there was about 170 injuries. Not hard to imagine based on what we saw. I saw a lot of people who were hit by rubber bullets, who were bleeding from different places. One of our own journalists was hit by a rubber bullet. Our own journalist was drenched in water. I was personally tear gas countless times, and so that was kind of what went on today. Organized tactical movement and attempted to flank. Yeah, I mean, people were moving up with shields to protect themselves to try to get the other truck out of the way. It seemed like. Again, I don't. That was just perception. I didn't talk to folks about what their plans were at that moment. Everyone was very engaged in what they were doing, and usually I try to give them space to do what they feel like they have to do. And so again, when they just turned down. Unicorn Riot Ninja on Twitter. Check it. And also,